Guess who is back for the new year? Again, I am coming to cover my Ninja Deck profile again because I've been doing some updating and I've been just pimping it out as we speak. And now I decided to show everybody the deck profile because a lot of people like my Ninja and especially my Fairy deck profile. So I decided why not give you guys another show. So we're going to quickly run down the new monsters and the ones that still stayed there, like these. I already explained in my other videos what she does. She just basically protects you from anything that destroys your back row, and she's a big beater. 27 is very hard to get over, and it's one of the female ninjas in the deck, so quite a good card here. Of course, I decided to leave it here so you can take a really nice look at the sleeves during the video. 3 Hanzo because you need him. Any ninja deck can't run just without him. It's stupid. I was like, why can you run a ninja deck without Hanzo? Especially since he can nab you Super Transformation, and if you run start Golden Ninja over here, then you'd be able to get Upstart as well. You'd be able to get Earth Armor Ninja, Flame Armor Ninja. I just use Upstart to get me Hanzo so that way I can exceed into a rank 4 immediately, which is Blade Armor or Maestro, because people just love, and I mean love, to blow me up. So I need protection, and Maestro's one of the few that I have. Double Earth Armor Ninja, which is the Cyber Dragon of the ninjas, and double Flame Armor Ninja, because she bumps himself up a level by 1, so that way you can make rank 5 exceeds. Why would you not run this combo? I don't know, maybe you're an idiot? So that goes for the ninja monsters. Now for the tech cards. Chaos Sorcerer. Until I get BLS, I'm going to have to run him because I'm tired of Chaos spam. And the only way to beat Chaos is with Chaos. Fight fire with fire, as I always say. Spirit Reaper, because stalling is a very big issue. Sometimes if you can't make that Maestro and you have a Spirit Reaper, well, always set him, wish for the best. You can be aggressive with him too. That's why he's here. Love Spirit Reaper. It's an amazing card. Summoner Monk, because you need to get out that Shockmaster play. Just use him, dump a spell, get Upstart, dump a trap, and there, bam, you have your Shockmaster play. It just makes it a little easier. Then, some hand traps. We have 2 Maxis, and where is she? 2 Miku Hatsunes. No, I'm just kidding, it's Effect Veiler. So yeah, 2 Effect Veilers, 2 Maxis. It's very basic stuff now. Draw power, and Effect Negation. I just have a lot of monster hate right now. I don't really want to deal with monsters. And to even round it out with more hate, 2 Thunder Kings, because Thunder King is a beat stick, it is a cock block, it just says no. And I like saying no, if you haven't noticed. I just love to crap all over my opponent because I don't want them getting any sort of plus, because in this deck you can't allow that to happen. Now we're going into spells. Dark Hole, Reborn, Rhoda, Pot of Duality, and Pot of Avarice. Ugh, God, that glare. Alright, so we have the 2 pots over here. Very basic recycling and deck consistency. Then we have Rhoda, because you need it, and you need to switch out that Hanzo immediately. And then Reborn and Dark Hole, I don't really need to explain. They're just amazing. Same thing with these. We got a heavy double MST. One of them is a Starfoil. And because Heavy Storm is just, it's good. Brought back. I know that Konami was thinking in the back of their head, why the hell bring Heavy Storm back with MST and Dust Tornado at 3? Let's just make the game more derpy. 2 Forbidden Lances, which I'm never taking out. This card saved me way too many times. And so did Magical Mallet, because every time I frickin' drew my White Dragon Ninjas, with I hate doing with this deck, just put them back in. Draw cards for it. That's always nice. And finally, we come to the trap lineup, which is actually pretty big. I went with 3 again, and I decided to take out the warnings this time. I figured this is just as good as a warning. It's a slower Super Poly, and it still nabs me a plus, making him minus a monster. If they don't stop it, that is. Or if they don't Forbidden Lance at the right time and then I can't target it. Mirror Force and Solemn Judgment. Solemn Judgment I figured would be okay. I have another negation card in here, and Mirror Force because I need to pop shit like crazy. Double Bottomless because Bottomless is freaking amazing. I don't care what anybody says. I like it better than Torrential, honestly. At least in this deck, because I can't really benefit with Torrential. A lot of people are like, well, you love Maestroke. I'm like, yes, that's true, but there are many times where I just prefer banishing the crap out of the monster rather than having to worry about that. A Dark Bribe, because you need that negation. I'm really all going to say that. Really need that negation. And 2 Compulsories, because Compulsory is epic. It has saved me so many times. It's not even funny. Against shit like Zenmaines, Maestroke, any type of XYZ, Synchro, or Fusion that is annoying to get over. Okay, so now we're going to go into the extra deck. Double Blight Armor Ninja. Never going to take it out. It is an OTK push. It is a 22 beater. It can be 44 if it goes in. And then the double Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja, because it protects itself and because it's just a boss. Look at this guy. Doesn't he look like a boss? I think he looks like a boss. Then we have the other 2 rank 5s, which are staple. You need to have Tiras and you have to have Ardius. They're very basic rank 5s. All Dark World players have these guys too. They're just that easy and broken to make. Utopia. And the new edition of my extra deck, I took out Utopia Ray, and I finally decided to go with Steel Swarm Roach. Has done wonders for me. Love this card. It just says no to any high rank stuff. Oh, you're going to try to drop the Gores on me? No. You're going to try to trap Fagoti on me? No. Any Heretic? No. It says no. And I like that. It's the only Roach I care about. I mean, come on, this guy's in gold. You know he's good. And Utopia just because it's really Utopia. Shockmaster because this deck thrives off this play, and besides Thunders, it's really the only thing that I can say Shockmaster's easiest to make. And double Maestroke because I need protection, and I like saying no to shit. Honestly, this is the reason why I have this guy at 2 in this deck, because I always make one, and I always need myself having to deal with another big problem, so I just make 2. Then we go into Synchros. Magical Android, which is never going to come out of here. It's been in there, said in my other videos too. Gaia Knight, which was the only new addition to this, because I have to make a level 6. I've always found a need to do it with Earth Armor Ninja and Effect Veiler. It's happened a lot. Same thing with these 2, Stardust and Scrap Dragon. There's only 2 level 8s you really need. Negation and Popping. It's all that you really need. And then really quickly to run through the side deck. It didn't really change, letting you know that now. Gemini Imps because I fucking hate Dark Worlds and everything they stand for. DD Crow against the entire meta, because the meta is getting quite big, especially with the Fire Samurai lookalikes coming out. And double Fossil Dinos, again against the entire meta. I wanted to spread out my side deck so that way I can deal with everything that my opponent had, and that was the way to go. Just like this guy. Snow Man-Eater can help you a lot of matchups, and I might even side Debris Dragon just to make Gungnir, but I'm not really sure yet. I think that'd be kind of dumb in my opinion, because I think Dragoonities are better off doing that. Considering that they're lacking support right now and they're not really big, that would be one way to go. Puppet Plant for Samurais and for Spellbook. And then for Heretics and Machines, of course Machinas, Gigiras in general, because I fucking hate that deck. Electric Virus, or System Downs if you don't have those, because they're pretty relatively easy to get. I know Electric Virus might be hard because he only came out in a pack, but 2D Bonk because you're going to need it. I'm only going to specify this once. Everybody runs Hand Traps. Why not run that card? That's just a thought. Get rid of the Hand Trap, you banish it, you negate its effect. It's a giant dick slap to whatever Gores, Tragodia, Effect Veiler, Max C. Just like this. Another dick slap to little monsters. You just banish them all. and get rid of it. And then finally, Confusion area, because I don't like heroes. I mean, I have a hero deck, but I just don't like facing heroes. I'm tired of it. Frickin' absolute zero spam every 5 seconds. Look at that card. Amazing. Anyways, that is the end of my Ninja Deck profile for February 2013. This is 13 Dragon Blades signing off.